What's up, YouTube? My name is Alex Shirley, and this is my 2025 motorcycle collection. All right, this is my 2006 Honda Shadow Aero. I bought this bike about 4 or 5 months ago. I put about 3,000 miles on it. I bought it for $2,000. It was originally kind of a tan and gray with a flame pattern. I'll put that picture right here. So these are aftermarket bars. They don't come with this. I'm planning on putting these 12-inch ape hangers on here. So I'm gonna have to obviously get new wires and everything for it. This bike is 750 cc's, tops out about 100 miles an hour. This is my cruiser. I really love this bike. I don't know if I'll ever sell this bike, honestly. It's one of those bikes where, you know, it was basically my first bike that I really rode a lot. I had a Rebel before this, and I liked that one, but it was too slow. It's too small. I'm a big guy. I'm about 6'2", 6'3". So this bike fits me very nice. When I first bought it, it had been dropped on this side. So if you can see right here, it had a big dent right here. We had to Bondo it, so that's why there's these paint bubbles here. So when we painted it, but honestly, you can't really tell. My rule, as long as it looks good from 10 feet away, it looks good. So you can't really tell the bubbles there, thank God. They piss me off though, I'll be honest, I hate looking at them. But yeah, this is my 2006 Honda Shadow. This is basically it was my second bike, but this is my first bike that I really rode and really became comfortable riding motorcycles on. This is my 1978 Yamaha SX500. So this I bought as a project bike. I paid $700 for it. Me and my buddy Ben split the cost. So he paid $350, I paid $350. Honestly, it's in great condition. It runs, it drives. It is 500 cc's, like I said before. It's all original. The only parts that aren't original is if you come over here, you can see that all this wiring here was originally to 5-way connectors like this and like this, but whoever owned the bike before took it all out and replaced it with single connectors. I don't know why he would do that, but he did. So headlight's a little dinged up, you know, but it is almost a 50-year-old bike. So, you know, for that, I'm pretty happy. You can see up here, if you come over here, the tank is a little bit dinged up. There's a little dent right there. There's some scratches on top. It's a little dirty. It's been sitting here. And right here, the key is actually broken off in the ignition. I don't know if you can see that in there. So I have half the key here that I used to turn the ignition. So it's a nice bike. It's gonna look really cool. We got some stuff to fix on it. It runs fine, but there's some stuff that we can do to make it run smoother. So we're gonna, fix it up, sell it. That's the plan on this guy. So this is my 1978 Yamaha SX500. This is my 2001 Kawasaki Vulcan 1500. So this bike I bought as another project bike. I paid $500 for it. The only caveat with this bike is it doesn't have a title. Title Max owns the title. So obviously, if any of you are familiar with Title Max, the way that works is it's basically like a pawn shop. You can go and pawn your title. You sell Title Max your title. They give you cash in return. So I do not own this bike technically. I have a bill of sale for it. Title Max owns the title. Long story short, I bought it from a dude who bought it from a dude in exchange for service on the motor. He couldn't end up affording the service, so he traded in the bike for the service that he was getting on his motor, not on this bike. It has a very nice exhaust, the Vance Hines exhaust, and honestly, when you get this thing running, it freaking spits flames out of the exhaust like it's no other. I'll put a video of that here. So I'm probably going to end up parting this bike out, obviously because the title, it also has a fuel starvation issue. So I replaced the fuel pump, I've replaced the spark plugs, I've done a lot of stuff to try to make it run better. For some reason, it just doesn't want to run well. It runs fine. When you get it running, it shoots flames out of the exhaust like it's nobody's business. It was shooting flames out of the carb the other day. The problem is when you get it into first, it's real jolty and bogs down a lot. And then when you get it in second, it shifts fine, but it has no power in second. So that's the issue we've come across with this bike. Obviously, it'd be super cool if I get it running well, but the problem is the title and the running. It's one of those things where it's too much of a headache for me to have to figure it out. So I'm probably gonna end up parting this bike out. So this bike is for sale. If anybody is interested in the parts on a Kawasaki 500 or 1500 2001, it's yours. $500. It's yours. Obviously, it does run. If you want to fix it up, if you want to deal with title, please be my guest. It'd be so cool if somebody could get this bike in working order and get a title for it. However, I don't have the time to do all that stuff. So for that reason, I'm selling this bike. So this is my 2001 Kawasaki Vulcan 1500. So this is my new baby. I bought this today. This is a 2003 Honda CBR Fireblade 954. So as the name states, 954 cc's. It's a double R, which means like a racing bike. This is the first sport bike I've ever owned. I'm very excited. I paid $5,600 for this bike, which is a lot of money, I know. It is in really good condition. It's a 2003. It has 7,000 miles on it, which is very low for a bike like this in the year like this. And this color right here is the same color that was on the Shadow originally, before we painted it purple. So this bike, you know, it's pretty damn fast. We got up to about 110 earlier on the interstate. But yeah, this bike is freaking awesome. I'm super excited to get used to this bike, learn how to ride it. Yeah, there you go. Super excited about this bike. So this is my 2003 Honda CBR 954 Fireblade Double R. All right, YouTube. So that is my 2025 motorcycle collection. If you have any questions, please let me know. I love talking about bikes. I love riding bikes. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments, any concerns. Let me know. I was excited to share this with you. So thanks for watching. See you next time.